Hello and welcome to the round 3 sanctions of the 2024 AFL season. Just quickly before we get started, I'm so close to 10,000 subscribers, so if you do like this sort of content, please consider subscribing. Scott Pendlebury is pretty lucky to be getting away with just a fine here for his strike on Lachie Neale. I guess the thing that's probably saved him was it was an open hand. The MRO graded this as intentional conduct, low impact and body contact, which is a $3,750 sanction. With an early plea, it's downgraded to $2,500. What do you think? Should have this been a suspension? Liam Baker from Richmond has been charged with rough conduct in their clash with Sydney. This was against Lewis Melican, happened in the second quarter. The MRO graded this as careless conduct, medium impact and high contact. For this, he was given a one-match suspension, which the Tigers contested at the tribunal on Tuesday and they lost. He's been suspended for one match. What are your thoughts on this one? It does look like he is going for the ball and he is careless. I do agree with that. He does get him high, so a one-match suspension is a little bit interesting, especially considering we saw the Peter Wright one get 4, even though I don't think he was contesting the ball at all and the player was knocked out. So is the AFL, the MRO, still penalising people on the outcome, not on the injury or the actual action itself? He definitely could have knocked Melican out, and if he was knocked out, do you think that's a harsher penalty than 1 week? What do you think? Marcus Windhager from the Saints has been charged with rough conduct for his hit on Sam Durham. This happened in the second quarter. The MRO graded this as careless conduct, medium impact and high contact, and he has been given a one-match suspension. I think 1 week is about right for me. It does look like he runs past carelessly, makes contact with the opposition. Unfortunately, he does hit him head high, which means it's 1 week. If he hits him in the side, in the shoulder, I think it's definitely fine. It's probably not even a free, but because he's hit him in the head, that's a big no-no, therefore 1 week. Sounds about right. I think Berry is very lucky that Noble was able to put his hands out here for this slinging tackle. I think if he didn't and his head hit the ground, he would definitely be out for at least a week with the dangerous tackle. What do you think about that one? That Fife received no sanction for this trip on Saligo. It did look like he was going for the ball and he probably wasn't aware that Saligo was there, but sticking the foot out and causing the player to trip is usually a fine. Justin McInerney from the Swans has been charged with tripping Maurice Rioli Jr. in the second quarter. This is a fixed financial sanction of $1,250. I think this one's a little bit interesting. Dane Zorko bumps Bobby Hill off the ball, and I think if there was some sort of injury or anything to Bobby Hill because of this, I think there would have been some sort of sanction. Usually at least a free kick being off the ball, but this is nothing as well. There were another 2 sanctions that I wasn't able to find the footage of, but Jamie Cripps from West Coast Eagles has been charged with striking on Cody Waitman from the Bulldogs. This happened in the third quarter. It was graded as intentional conduct, low impact body contact. With an early plea can be downgraded to $2,500. And the only other one I could see was Trent Rivers from Melbourne was charged with rough conduct. This happened against Connor Rozee from Port. It happened in the fourth quarter. The MRO graded it as careless conduct, low impact and high contact. With an early plea, he'll be paying $2,500. And that's it for this week. The boys were pretty well behaved. I guess they really wanted to go to Adelaide this week, and we'll see you at the gather round. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get tickets this week, so I won't be able to do footage like I did last year. The tickets just sold out way too quick. But anyway, looking forward to a very good week of footy. Please consider subscribing if you're new, and I'll see you in the next video.